Ma, and welcome to Never Mind the Buzzcocks, the pop quiz that says, this wheel's on fire, and look at that hamster go. Our two team captains have already contributed to the festival atmosphere. Sean Hughes hasn't washed for a week, and Phil Troopers has flooded the toilets. Please welcome Sean and Phil. Sean's first guest is Scottish singer-songwriter Edwyn Collins. Edwyn's first job was as an artist in Glasgow's parks. His finest works included Still Life with Park Bench, Dead Tramp in Hedge, and the classic Dog Crapping on Bowling Green. Sean's second guest is comedian Jeff Green. Embarrassingly, Jeff was once a fan of soprano choir boy Alid Jones, and then the penny dropped, among other things. Edwyn and Jeff, ladies and gentlemen, Sean's team. Phil's first guest is Tony Wright, singer with Brit Rock Gods Terrorvision. The band are such hellraisers that on a tour of America they once carried on partying during an earthquake. In fact, the first they knew about it was when Charlton Heston appeared and led them to safety. Phil's second guest is Gary Barlow. He's now a successful solo artist, and we've been asked not to mention his boy band past. He can take almost anything, but he can't take that. I'm sorry about that, Gary. Tony and Gary, Phil's team. We start the show with our indecipherable lyrics round. We play each team part of a song where the lyrics are frankly anyone's guess, and what we want are the correct words, it being a quiz. So if you've always thought that Nancy Sinatra sang "These Boots Were Made in Woking," you're among friends. 2 points if you're spot on, 1 point if you're close. Sean's team, your indecipherable lyric comes from those loud, boisterous neighbours from hell. Blah. Blur with song 2, a hit from earlier this year. So what was Damon singing? And Sean, you get nothing for woo-hoo in this game.
Mark, can I just say that's no way to behave in an Indian restaurant?
They should give instructions for those trampolines, to be fair. I think the lines are, all the people, so many people, they go hand in hand in their park life.
You didn't watch the video, did you, Sean?
I reckon I've cracked this, because a lot of people don't know that Damon Albarn actually was, as a youngster, he's got false teeth. And it was through eating a lot of confectionery and biscuits. And he's actually a sugarholic, right? And this song is... Yeah, because he gets this rush, doesn't he? And he makes him take all his clothes off. And he wakes up, he doesn't know why he's starkers and stuff. And then he's back on the old sugar, you know, on the old preserves, the fruit
Jeff,
preserves.
this better be leading somewhere.
Well, these are my words, you see. Well, I feel like a fig roll and a piece of Arctic roll while I lie in me dentures all of the time. I'm never sure why I'm naked. Is there any jam?
I think this was in reply to the Oasis album. They were told it was no good, hence the woo-hoo that goes, sounds like heavy metal, and the Beatles with it all. Take a line from the Banshees. And all the time, I'm not sure it sounds like the Bee Gees. Is there any jam? I agree with the jam there.
I doubt if either of you are right, but I'm offering you the chance to sing along.
Well, I feel like finger roll. And a piece of Arctic roll. While I lie in my dentures all of the time, I'm never sure why I'm naked. Is there any jam?
Edwyn, have you got a better idea of what the lyrics might be?
Well...
I just want to say, Edwyn, War was a fantastic single.
Well, Jeff, can I just say that that was Edwyn's style?
Oh, sorry.
And I don't find your student humour amusing. What I was going to say was, woo-hoo, well, I feel heavy metal. Woo-hoo, and I feel that I'm evil. Woo-hoo, when I lie in my bed or bed sit, all of the time, I'm never sure why I need you, because I need you.
Well, that's not bad. Not right, but it's not bad.
These weren't my lyrics, they were Damon's.
You're not keen on him then, is that right?
I think he's sexy in his own way. Got little buttocks.
Not enough to make you buy a single, though.
No. Maybe bisexual.
don't really want to know what the actual lyrics were, I can tell you.
Even Damon doesn't know.
The actual words were, woo-hoo, when I feel heavy metal, woo-hoo, and I'm pins and I'm needles, woo-hoo, when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Pleased to meet you. So 1 point, I'm afraid.
There's no jam nowhere?
There's not even a hint of jam, I'm afraid, so Jeff. 1 point.
Pleased to meet you was... Is there any jam?
Yep.
But that doesn't even sound like pleased to meet you.
Yeah, but he must be right, because he wrote the song.
Pleased to meet you, and they go, I haven't got any bloody fruit preserves, mate.
In a burst of honesty, Blur called that song Song 2 because it's the second track on the album. So look out for tracks on the new Genesis album called 8 Minute Dirge, Obvious Filler, and one that the drummer wrote, so we'd better put it in. Well, Steve, let's see how well you know your Dutch heavy metal. From 1986, this is Holland's criminally underrated Vortex, and this bloke really is singing in English. Vortex, we've opened the gate, or that did look scary like Boy George pre-Culture Club, didn't it? What do you think the scary bloke was singing with?
There's nothing quite like a fat goth, is there, Mark?
By the way, the makeup artist never works again after that.
She never worked before. The dubbing was top, wasn't it?
Very good. It was like one of those Chinese films. I'm going to kick your head in.
You could tell he was miming because the bone wasn't plugged in.
It's not the first badly dubbed Dutch video I've seen with a bone in someone's hand, Mark. You liked it, didn't you? You just whispered in my ear, I've got this album, didn't you? These are great. Well, you think it's a food connection?
Yeah, I got against the wall of a savoury, low-fat cake.
I got right arse is a plan of beautiful bits.
Which is much nicer than bright arse burning like fire, isn't it?
We've got a line about, we've got some tights, a bag, a beautiful pair, sometimes a donkey you will see. All together, boys. We reached the land of Hull. Bring mangoes off the boat. And then taught Vortex student Braille. You see, behind all the makeup and everything, they've got a social conscience.
And I got a bit further on, you know the smell of chili from that night.
The last line is a lemon slice and a savoury whale, quite popular in Dutchland.
They're hungry, they're socially conscious, they're angry, they're Dutch, they look like pandas.
Would you like to sing it along with the band?
Would we ever?
I'm sure.
Against the wall of our big savoury low-fat cake, we are the big ladies of the sea.
Right arse is a plan of beautiful bits.
Sometimes a donkey you will see. We reach the land of Hull, bringing mangoes on the boat. And then taught Vortex student Braille. You know the feel, the smell of chili in the night. A lemon slice, a savoury whale.
I'm sorry to bring you this news, but that wasn't the real words. The real words were, we cross the water, we are sailing through the night. We are the beggars of the sea. We've got a task, a plan, a duty to fulfil. Something to conquer, you will see. Quite cleverly miming sea with sea there. We reach the land and all brave men get off the boats. It is our voyage to Den Brielle.